What's up, everybody? This is your boy Steven Spielburn, the host of CineMistakes, the show where we take some of Hollywood's hottest films and we absolutely skewer them. And then we're making a sound going. Today we are doing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Steven, you can't skewer Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's the third one. There's already been two. It's so good and they're the best superheroes and they're funny and they're friends and all that stuff." Yeah, I don't give a crap. I'll put it on the Skewer Stick. Here are the top 5 mistakes in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The first mistake in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is that this movie is way too freaking sad. They got cute-ass critters in this movie. Critters with all kinds of different gadgets and mechanical items attached to them. The critters look like they belong in the Twisted Metal game from PlayStation a long time ago. They're all screwed up. And then they make you like them a bunch, and then you see how good of friends they are, and then they make these critters go away. This is basically a PETA movie. This is like when you go to Warped Tour and like a cute girl like comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, do you have a second to talk about animal rights?" And you're like, "Whoa, yeah, I'm so happy that a woman is talking to me. This is awesome." And then you go and she pulls you in a tent and shows you sad videos of dogs and animals and stuff being tortured. And you're like, "I thought you were trying to hang out with me." And really, she was just trying to get you to sign up for PETA. This is exactly like that, except watching it in a movie form. And on top of that, the whole movie you start off with Star-Lord, Chris Pratt, pretty hot guy. He starts out and he's drunk as hell and he's all sad about Gamora. So then you see Gamora in the movie and his heart is broken the whole time. That's like every time when I watch Sailor Moon and I get my heart broken because I wish that I could date someone in Sailor Moon. And on top of that, the whole team's gonna break up? I mean, come on here, we gotta get a win. Plot hole identified. The critters are way too cute and honestly, I feel taken advantage of here. The second reason why Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a terrible movie is that actually Groot is way too freaking funny for this film. Every time he opens his mouth, I am absolutely busting my gut laughing at how hilarious this MFer is. He's saying like, "I am Groot," and I'm like, oh! Is Groot top 5 comedians of all time? Like, is it Rogan, Groot, and then like Carlin, like after that? Like, I don't know, but the Groot is absolutely crushing it in this movie. He should have a Comedy Central special, like an hour-long one. It sounds like a good thing that Groot is so funny, but it's not, because on the one hand, the movie is so sad, but on the other hand, like, Groot is freaking hilarious. So like, I'm going sad, I'm going laughing, I'm sad, I'm laughing. It's like, we need to pick a direction here, right? Plot hole identified. Groot is too hilarious in this movie and it's distracting. The third reason why Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a terrible movie is that there is not enough revenge in this thing. The High Evolutionary deserved to have his freaking ass beat for about 30 minutes to an hour in real time on screen for the kind of crap that he pulled in this movie. If I were the person that was gonna beat the High Evolutionary's ass, here's what I would be doing. I would have watched it burn. Until he started looking like Mr. Potato Head, and I'd have his legs and I'd just start with these legs, just like the Blue Man Group, like boom, 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 boom. And I just start. I would take that and I'd. Plot hole identified. The High Evolutionary deserves a lot more revenge than what he got. Fourth reason why the Guardians of the Galaxy movie number 3 makes absolutely no sense is that new team dynamic. It took me 3 movies to understand how the Guardians of the Galaxy got along with each other and their interpersonal relationships, like Drax and Mantis and Star-Lord, and how they all play off each other. And now the entire team quit. You're telling me I've got to do all this again? I've got to start from ground zero? Who are these new people? Like, I know I saw them in the movie, but it's giving me so much anxiety thinking about it. We have Kraglin, who it's like, yeah, we've seen before, but now he's like a main team member and he's like talking with everyone else. Like, how is that going to work? Like, is he funny like Groot? I don't know. Then you have Cosmo the space dog. It's like, what's going on there? Like, is Cosmo funny as hell like Groot? I don't know. Then we also have a young girl with like crazy powers, but is she funny like Groot? And last but not least, you have Adam Warlock, which honestly should come as a trigger warning, because Will Poulter, in my mind, will always be used as Scrub from the Chronicles of Narnia, and he scared the shit out of me so much that I wet my bed for 5 years. And I had blocked Will Poulter on all social media, and I did not know that he was going to be in this, so it was a big trigger warning for me, and I had to stop myself from pissing my pants again. So now you're telling me that I have to see Will Poulter, aka Eustace Scrub, in every Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out soon, and probably a lot of the Avengers movies and stuff like that? Like, I'm honestly freaking terrified. Plot hole identified, Eustace Scrub does not belong in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The fifth reason why Guardians of the Galaxy is a terrible movie is because I should replace Drax. My whole life, people have compared me to Drax. They've said that I look like him, I'm funny like him, I'm strong like him. Probably stronger, honestly, if we're being real. Like, give me a couple weeks and I would beat him. It's like they've said, like, you're so funny and you are, you know, strong as hell and you're really good with knives. And if you were married to Sailor Moon, like, you could be a really good dad if you guys had kids together. Like, people are saying this to me all the time, constantly. They're obviously letting anybody become a Guardian of the Galaxy now. Eustace Scrub, Will Poulter. Yeah, I think I could take over the mantle of Drax. I could be Drax 2.0, just name it like New Drax, and I would be him. And I think I could do a better job than Dave Bautista did. He's probably over it, right? And I could breathe fresh life into the character, and like the character could wear like backwards hats and stuff, like, and he would just be like really cool, and he'd be into John Wick and doing crazy stuff like that, and that's what I would bring to the role. And actually, this is kind of making me think, what I'm just now realizing is that Dave Bautista leaving the role of Drax actually opens this up for me to finally achieve my dream of being a famous Hollywood actor, and is like super rich and famous, and like I have like a wife and kids, and we have a house like at beachside in Malibu, but then we also have like a tiny house like kind of in the Midwest, like for when I need to decompress, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna get like so overwhelming, like being so famous. This is going to take the movie off the skewer stick for me. It's got 5 stars. Alright everyone, so I guess that has been CineMistakes for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the show where I typically just skewer Hollywood's hottest films, but now I'm apparently achieving my dream of playing Drax. Like, see you guys when I'm famous now.
Steven Spielburn, a reading for Drax, New Drax.
Who wants to see John Wick? Who wants to go watch John Wick? I'm willing to shave.